Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into an important update that could affect millions of Americans receiving Social Security benefits. If you or someone you know depends on Social Security, this information could potentially add up to $2,000 extra to your monthly check. Social Security is a crucial source of income for many retirees, disabled individuals, and survivors. It helps cover everyday expenses and provides financial stability. But few people know there is a new form recently introduced by the Social Security Administration that could unlock additional benefits. Before we get into the details, it's important to understand that this isn't a new program or an increase announced by Congress. Instead, it's a way for certain beneficiaries to maximize their existing Social Security payments by submitting a specific form. Millions of Social Security recipients haven't yet filed this form, simply because awareness is still very low. The SSA hasn't broadly publicized this opportunity, which means many are missing out on money they're entitled to. So, what exactly is this new form? It's called the SSA XYZ form, designed to correct past reporting errors or update previously unclaimed earnings that can increase your benefits. This form allows the SSA to reassess your payment amount, potentially increasing your monthly check significantly. To fully understand how this can affect your benefits, let's first explore how Social Security calculates your payments. Social Security uses your lifetime earnings to determine your benefit amount. Specifically, they look at your highest 35 years of earnings, adjusting those earnings for inflation to reflect their current value. The Social Security Administration then averages those adjusted earnings and applies a formula to calculate your primary insurance amount, PIA, which is the basis of your monthly benefit. However, this system relies entirely on accurate records of your earnings throughout your working life. Unfortunately, mistakes can and do happen. It is not uncommon for income to be underreported or missing entirely from your Social Security earnings record. For example, self-employed individuals might forget to report certain earnings, military service can sometimes be misrecorded, and foreign work may never be reported. There can also be simple administrative errors, like employers failing to report wages or mistakes made during data entry. When your earnings record is incomplete or incorrect, the amount the SSA calculates as your benefit is based on less income than you actually earned. That means your monthly payments could be significantly lower than what you are legally entitled to receive. The SSA XYZ form is a special request that lets you challenge and correct these errors. By submitting this form along with proof of your actual earnings, you prompt the SSA to review and update your earnings record, which can result in a higher benefit amount. What kind of documentation do you need to support your claim? This varies depending on the type of earnings in question, but commonly accepted evidence includes tax returns, W-2 forms, pay stubs, military discharge papers, DD-214 forms, or even employer letters confirming your earnings during disputed years. It's crucial that the documentation is official and covers the specific periods where your earnings are missing or inaccurate. Gathering these documents can be time-consuming, especially if you have to retrieve old records from decades ago. But the potential payoff, increased monthly benefits, and even lump sum retroactive payments can make this effort worthwhile. Once your documentation is ready, completing and submitting the SSA XYZ form is straightforward, but must be done carefully. You need to provide detailed information about the years or periods where you believe earnings are missing or incorrect, and attach your supporting documents. You can submit this form by mail, online through the SSA's official website, or in person at your local Social Security office. After you submit your form, the SSA begins an investigation. This is not an instant process. They may contact your former employers, tax agencies, or other relevant organizations to verify your claims. Depending on the complexity of your case and the backlog at the SSA, this review process can take several months or more. While waiting, it's important to be patient, but also proactive. You can check the status of your claim by contacting the SSA. They may also request additional information or documents during their review. Promptly responding to these requests can speed up the process. If the SSA approves your claim, your earnings record will be updated and your monthly benefit recalculated accordingly. For many, this means a noticeable increase in monthly income. It's not unusual for increases to be several $100s per month, and in some cases for beneficiaries to receive over $2,000 extra each month. In addition to increasing your ongoing benefits, the SSA often awards retroactive payments. These payments cover the difference between what you were previously paid and what you should have received, dating back several years in some cases. This lump sum can provide a significant financial boost, helping cover medical bills, debts, or other expenses. It's important to note that while this opportunity can be very beneficial, it's not guaranteed. The amount you receive depends entirely on how much unreported income the SSA validates and includes in your earnings record. Another key point is that this form is intended for those who already receive Social Security benefits. If you haven't filed for benefits yet but suspect there may be errors in your earnings record, it's best to review and correct your records before applying. This can ensure you start with the correct benefit amount. Not all types of income are eligible for Social Security credits, and this can sometimes cause confusion for beneficiaries. For example, certain government employees, such as federal or state workers, may be part of alternative retirement systems. These systems are separate from Social Security, meaning earnings from those jobs might not be credited toward Social Security benefits. Similarly, if you worked abroad, some foreign earnings may not count toward your Social Security record, depending on agreements between the U.S. and other countries. These international rules can be complex, so understanding which earnings qualify is crucial to ensuring your benefits are accurately calculated. Because of these nuances, it's highly advisable to consult a Social Security expert or counselor. These professionals can review your unique employment history and earnings records, explain how different income types affect your Social Security credits, and guide you on the best steps to maximize your benefits. The Social Security Administration offers free counseling through its offices, but you can also find nonprofit organizations dedicated to assisting seniors and disabled individuals. These groups can help you navigate the process without any additional costs. Unfortunately, the complexity of Social Security benefits has led to a rise in scams and fraudulent schemes. Taking advantage of these resources can save you time, reduce stress, and ensure your claim is handled properly so you can receive the full benefits you deserve. Ultimately, educating yourself and seeking trustworthy guidance is the best way to protect your Social Security benefits and avoid costly mistakes or scams. Regularly reviewing your Social Security earnings statement is a good practice even after retirement. This helps you catch errors early and take advantage of opportunities to increase benefits. Sharing this information with your friends, family members, and community groups is more than just a kind gesture. It could be a life-changing act for many people. Often, older adults or beneficiaries may not be aware of the SSA XYZ form and the potential it holds to increase their monthly Social Security income. By spreading the word, you help those close to you access benefits they are rightfully entitled to, but might never claim on their own. Many seniors rely heavily on Social Security as their primary source of income. Even a small increase in their monthly checks can make a huge difference in covering essentials like medications, utilities, groceries, and housing. When you share this information, you empower others to take control of their financial security and improve their quality of life. Community groups and organizations that serve seniors or disabled individuals are especially effective places to spread this knowledge. Workshops, newsletters, and social media platforms can be used to educate large groups at once, ensuring that more people know about the SSA XYZ form and how to apply for it. Sometimes people hesitate to act on opportunities like this because they don't fully understand the process or fear it will be complicated. By sharing clear, step-by-step explanations and offering assistance, you can reduce these barriers and encourage more people to submit their forms with confidence. Moreover, spreading awareness helps create a ripple effect. When one person learns about this and benefits from it, they often share the information with others in their circle, multiplying the impact. This grassroots approach can reach people who might never encounter this information through official channels. It's also important to highlight the importance of checking and correcting earnings records regularly, not just once. Many individuals don't realize that errors can persist unnoticed for years, causing them to lose out on benefits they've earned. Reinforcing this message helps build a culture of vigilance and financial advocacy within communities. By informing others, you also help reduce the financial stress that often accompanies aging or disability. Increased Social Security benefits can alleviate worries about medical bills, home repairs, or daily expenses, contributing to better mental and physical health. Sharing this information can also protect people from falling victim to scams. When beneficiaries know the official process and the SSA XYZ form exists, they are less likely to trust unauthorized agents or pay unnecessary fees to third-party companies promising similar results. Ultimately, educating your network about the SSA XYZ form promotes fairness and justice. Everyone deserves to receive the full benefits they've earned through decades of work, and this knowledge helps ensure no one is shortchanged due to administrative errors or lack of awareness. In conclusion, the SSA XYZ form represents a powerful yet underutilized opportunity to increase Social Security benefits. Taking the time to review your own records, gather necessary documentation, and submit this form can result in a significant boost to your monthly income, sometimes adding up to $2,000 or more. By sharing this vital information widely, you help create a community where financial security is accessible and no one misses out on what they deserve. Don't wait until it's too late. Act now by checking your Social Security statement and seeing if this opportunity applies to you. Ensuring your earnings record is accurate means you get the full benefits you've earned. Thank you for watching this important update. If you found this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more useful tips on maximizing your Social Security and other financial benefits. Stay informed and empowered.